box jellyfish are cnidarian invertebrates distinguished by their cube-shaped bodies. Some species of jellyfish produce an extremely potent venom. A sting from these are agonizingly painful and can be fatal to humans. A fully grown box jellyfish can measure up to 8 inches along each box side or 12 inches in diameter, and the tentacles can grow up to 3 meters in length. Each tentacle has about 500,000 cnidocytes containing nematocysts, a harpoon-shaped microscopic mechanism that injects venom into the victim. At least 51 species of the box jellyfish were known as of 2018, with a few new species having been described since. It is very likely that undiscovered species remain. The saltwater crocodile, also called the Indo-Pacific crocodile, is the largest of all living reptiles, as well as the largest riparian predator in the world. Males of the species can grow up to 20 foot in length, although most grow to be about 19 foot, whereas females are a lot smaller and often do not surpass 10 foot. These crocodiles can live in marine environments, but usually reside in mangrove swamps, lagoons, and low stretches of rivers. They have the broadest distribution of any modern crocodile, ranging from the eastern coast of India, throughout most of Southeast Asia and northern Australia. The saltwater crocodile is a large opportunistic carnivorous apex predator. Most prey are ambushed and then drowned or swallowed whole. They can swim at 15 to 18 miles per hour in short bursts, but when cruising, usually go at 2 to 3 miles per hour. The bite force of these crocodiles has been confirmed as having the highest bite force for an animal ever recorded in a laboratory setting, with a value of 1,673.8 kilograms of force from a 15.1 foot saltwater croc. Cone snails are large, extremely venomous predatory sea snails and marine gastropod mollusks. Until fairly recently, over 600 species of cone snails were all classified under one genus. However, in recent years it has been suggested that cone snails all occupy a subfamily that should be split into many different subspecies. The species most dangerous to humans are the larger cone snails, which prey on small bottom-dwelling fish, while the smaller species mostly hunt marine worms. These snails use a hypodermic needle-like modified radula tooth and a venom gland to paralyze their prey before engulfing it. The tooth, which is likened to a dart or harpoon, is barbed and can be extended some distance out from the head of the snail. The sting of a small cone snail is no worse than a bee sting, but the sting of the larger species can be seriously painful and even fatal to humans. The African buffalo, or Cape buffalo, is a large African bovine. It is not closely related to the slightly larger wild water buffalo of Asia. The African buffalo's horns are its characteristic feature. They have fused bases forming a continuous bone shield across the top of the head. They are widely regarded as very dangerous animals as they gore and kill over 200 people every year. It has a long and stocky body compared to other large bovines. Their shoulder height can range from 3.3 foot to 5.6 foot, and its head and body length can range from 5.6 foot to 11.2 foot. In Uganda, large herbivores attack more people than lion or leopards and have a higher rate of inflicting fatalities during attack. The buffalo in particular, killing humans in 49.5% of these attacks. American buffaloes are notorious among big game hunters as very dangerous animals, with wounded animals reported to ambush and attack their pursuers. The black mamba is a highly venomous snake endemic to parts of sub-Saharan Africa. Their skin colour varies from grey to dark brown. Younger black mambas tend to be paler than adults and darken with age. It is the largest species of venomous snake indigenous to the African continent. Mature specimens generally exceed 2 meters and commonly reach 3 meters. Although most mamba species are tree dwellers, the black mamba is not arboreal and prefers lairs in a range of terrestrial habitats in different terrains. These include savannas, woodlands, rocky slopes, and in some regions, dense forest. It is possibly the fastest species of snake, capable of at least 7 miles per hour over short distances. In a threat display, the mamba opens its mouth, spreads its narrow neck flap, and hisses. It can strike from a considerable range and can deliver a series of rapid bites in quick succession. Its venom is primarily composed of a potent neurotoxin that can cause a fast onset of symptoms. The most abundant toxin found in the black mamba's venom was observed to be able to kill a mouse in as little as 4.5 minutes. A bite can potentially collapse a human within 45 minutes or less, without effective anti-venom therapy. Death usually occurs between 7 to 15 hours later. The venom will cause neurological and neuromuscular problems. And without appropriate treatment, symptoms usually progress into reactions such as neurogenic shock, leading to death by asphyxiation, cardiovascular collapse, or respiratory failure. The hippopotamus, or hippo, is a large semi-aquatic mammal that is mostly a herbivore. Native to sub-Saharan Africa, it is the third largest living land mammal after the elephant and the rhinoceros. Its name is derived from the ancient Greek meaning river horse. Hippos are recognisable by their barrow-shaped torsos, wide opening mouths to reveal large canine tusks, and a very large size. An average adult can weigh up to 3,310 pounds for a male and 2,870 pounds for a female. Despite its short legs, the hippo can run at speeds up to 20 miles per hour. The hippopotamus inhabits rivers, lakes and swamps. During the day they keep cool in the water or mud and emerge at dusk to graze on the grasses. The hippopotamus is considered extremely dangerous, however, due to its unpredictable and aggressive behaviour. It has frequently been reported of them charging at people and also attacking boats. These small boats can be capsized by the hippo and the passenger either injured or killed by the animals. In one case in Nigeria, a boat was capsized by a hippo and 13 people lost their lives. The great white shark, or more commonly known as just the great white, can be found in the coastal surface waters of all the major oceans. The great white is notable for its size, with larger female individuals growing to 20 foot in length and weighing 4,200 pounds at maturity. According to a 2014 study, the lifespan of great whites is estimated to be as long as 70 years or more, making it one of the longest living cartilaginous fish currently known. They can swim at speeds of over 35 miles per hour and swim to depths of over 3,900 foot. The great white shark has no known predators other than the killer whale on very rare occasions. It is the primary predator amongst marine mammals, with a variety of prey such as other marine life including different fish and even seabirds. Humans are not a preferred prey of the great white, but nevertheless, the shark is responsible for the largest number of reported fatal unprovoked attacks on humans. Like many other sharks, it has rows of serrated teeth behind the main ones, ready to replace any that break off or are damaged. When the shark bites, it shakes its head from side to side, helping the teeth saw off large chunks of flesh. The Brazilian wandering spider, the arm spider, and the banana spider are all commonly used names for Phonotria, which is a genus of venomous spiders in the Tenidae family. They are mainly found in tropical South America, with one species in Central America. These spiders can grow to have a leg span of 15 centimeters and their body length of up to nearly 2 inches. Their venom contains a potent neurotoxin, which in deadly concentration causes loss of muscle control and breathing problems, resulting in paralysis and eventual asphyxiation. They get the name wandering spider because they wander the jungle floor at night rather than residing in a lair or maintaining a web. During the day, they hide inside termite mounds, under fallen logs and rocks, and in banana plants, hence the other nickname, the banana spider. In 2004, a man was bitten from Bridgewater, England, by the spider that was hidden in a shipment of bananas. And in 2014, a spider was photographed by a family who claimed it was in a bunch of bananas delivered to their home. The polar bear is a carnivorous bear whose native range lies largely within the Arctic Circle, encompassing the Arctic Ocean, its surrounding seas and the surrounding land masses. An adult male weighs between 772 and 1,543 pounds, with females weighing about half of the size. Although they are born on land, they spend most of their time on sea ice, where they hunt their preferred food of seals. Due to their dependence on the sea ice, polar bears are classified as marine mammals. Compared to its closest relative, the brown bear, the polar bear has a more elongated body build and a longer skull and nose. The 42 teeth of a polar bear reflect its highly carnivorous diet. The cheek teeth are smaller and more jagged than the brown bears, and the canines are larger and sharper. Polar bears are stealth hunters and are normally very cautious in confrontations. However, due to their lack of interaction with humans, they are known to be extremely unpredictable and fearless towards people, and have been known to kill and sometimes eat humans. Mosquitoes are small midge-like flies. Females of most species are ectoparasites whose tube-like mouthparts pierce the whole skin to consume blood. Thousands of species feed on blood of various kinds of hosts, mainly vertebrates, including mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and even some kinds of fish. Some also attack invertebrates, which are mainly other arthropods. The saliva of a mosquito can cause an irritating rash, but much more serious are the roles many species of mosquitoes are playing as transmitters of disease. In passing from host to host, some transmit extremely harmful infections such as malaria, yellow fever, West Nile virus, and other arboviruses, killing more than 725,000 people every year due to the spread of diseases. The mosquito is definitely the most deadly animal on the planet.